Hello, I'm Simon from All Dry Damp Proofing, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to do a service of a sump and a pump that's been installed inside a basement. What you've got here is a basement conversion, and we did this around about a year ago, so this pump's ready for a service. I'm going to go through what we're going to do. I'm not going to take everything out, I'm not going to start stripping everything down, but I'm going to go through what we do when we get on site and start servicing your pump. So basically, to have a valid insurance, you've got to have the pump serviced at least once every 12 months. And when you get it serviced, you'll go through a proper checklist. One copy stays with us at All Dry and one copy stays with the client. And if they ever have to have a claim on the property because of a flood, they can show that this pump has been serviced regularly by a competent person. So I'll just show you quickly layout of this and I'll read through them. So you've got all your information at the top. You've got All Dry Damp Proofing, which is us, on a letterhead, and then it says Sump Pump SP Service Schedule. You've got your site address, you've got your client's name, you've got inspection date, you've got an inspection undertaken by, so it'll tell you which guy has done the service, which engineer. Number of sump pumps on site, fill that in. Then it says sump pump location in property relevant to this service schedule. So you just fill that top information in. Come downstairs, get your lid up, and it's already done. So I'll just flip this round and point it down, and you can see that we've got a sump and a pump in there, and a double pump. So basically, our information is, you can see is there. So what we do is sort of number one on the list is check silt accumulation. So we've got a bit of silt in here, but there's not a lot, so that's okay. This is for drainage channels. So that's fairly dry. You can see that there's note up there. You can't see into your drainage channels inside, but we've got a bit of an indication that there's not much going off because there's nothing on them. This, we could always jet the drainage channels out. These are placed at each bend around the room, so if we do have a problem, we can stick some water down here or a jet wash and flush them out either way. And that's in BS 8102, that's got to be maintainable. Now we've got two pumps in here, so what we do is we test these as we go down the list. So and we're still on check for the contaminants. Looks like there's a few bits of this insulation in there, so we can clear that out. Other contaminants. So sump chamber, silt accumulation, check limescale accumulation, check for other contaminants and other components. So that's a similar thing again. Now discharge pipes, which are these that's on here. So if we're doing a full service, we whip them out, unscrew these, have a look inside discharge pipes and just see what's happening in there. Check for limescale accumulation, that bit same thing, we can't see any limescale that's actually on pumps. So I'm fairly confident that there's none going to be inside them pipes, but we would take them off and I'll be able to see. And test whether they're running freely. So what we do is we sort of just lift one up. That one's okay, and then we just lift the other one up. That one's okay. So we know they're working. And we're going down the list. Pump and mechanical. So we'd remove pump and visually inspect both of them, wipe body clean, check the float switch operation, make sure that's clean, check the pipe and electrical connections. So we check these, we'll check up here where we've got his alarm. Reinstate pump, check non-return valve, that the operation is clean. So we're going down, and it's a checklist on this list. It's a checklist, and then if we've got any comments we can put them aside. We get down at the bottom, so we've got a pump and battery backup, which is this here. There we go. So your battery backup is this. Now what we can do is we switch it on and off, and we can test, see if everything's working. But I mean, all information's on screen here, everything's going okay, there's no flashing, there's no warning signals. As we move down the list, we test alarm and battery backup system. So let's have a test of this alarm. So this one. So we'll test this alarm. You have to hold it up for quite a while. And there you go. Alarm's working. And then it says at the bottom, check and clean toggle switches, replace 9-volt battery. Well, it's wired into main, so we don't need 9-volt battery. Test sump alarm. So we've got both of them working. So what we can do is we can sign that off. We can have a look, see if that needs cleaning when we've done. If we didn't have any lime scale build up, we can put a solution in there and just break it up and flush it through. So let's go back up here. So basically that's what's involved in a service. To be a bit more in depth, I've like skipped through a lot of procedures there just to give you an idea of what's involved. To be a bit more thorough if we were on site, a lot more thorough if we were on site, and we'd have a lot more checks. But basically I've skipped through them just so you've got an idea of what they are, what's on the checklist. Now if you want to subscribe to our channel, it's either going to be down here or down there. Or if you want to watch some more videos, have a look what's coming up next, nip on our channel, subscribe and have a look, see what we've got. I'll be sticking some more sort of informational ones through, and if you like them, you know, stick as a like in, and if not, you know, let us know what we could do that's going to be a bit better. I'm not a professional, but I'm just trying to give you something that's informational, and I just hope it's working, guys. So that's Simon from All Dry Damp Proofing. Go on our website, alldrydampproofing.com, and I'm checking out. I'll see you next time we do a video. Alright guys, bye.